Hello, I'm Kyra Meyer. This is my husband, Derek Hall, who volunteered for my video role play. So, Derek, let's get started. What do you want to talk about tonight?
I thought we could talk about something we do here in Alaska, dip netting for our wild Alaska salmon.
So, what's dip netting?
Dip netting is taking a regular sized net that's about 2 feet by 3 feet wide and putting it on about a 20-foot pole and going fishing with it in the Copper River.
So to clarify this, it's like a big net on a long stick. And what are you catching in the net part?
So one of the more famous salmon from Alaska are Copper River red salmon, so sockeye salmon. They're one of the better tasting salmon, one of the ones that gets really high prices at market.
So this somehow feels a little bit different than standing on shore. Is this a safe thing? Is this a dangerous thing?
It can be pretty dangerous. This is not so much sport fishing as it's a subsistence fishing. It's for Alaskans only, and it's a pretty dangerous fishery. At least one person per year typically dies falling in the river.
Whoa!
It can be really, really dangerous.
So at least one person yearly perishes.
Typically, yeah.
I feel slightly morbid asking, has anybody passed away this season?
Yes. Actually, the first week that the fishery was open, someone passed away.
So this is dangerous work.
It can be, yes.
So on a scale from 0 to 10, 0 being not at all confident, 10 feeling like, yeah, I got this, I'm totally confident. Where are you in your skills and confidence level as a dip netter?
I feel probably around an 8 or a 9. I've been going down there and fishing that fishery for probably close to 15, 16 years. So I've been in a lot of different situations, from the real dangerous, not knowing what I was doing kind of situation, to going down there with people who've been doing it for 20, 30 years who can really give me some pointers on how to be safe and where to fish from.
That sounds really important.
It is.
So think back about a decade ago. Where were you on that same scale? 0, not confident, 10, very confident. Where were you a decade ago?
Not nearly as well off as I am now. I'd probably put myself at maybe a 4 or 5.
Sure.
I definitely wouldn't go by myself. I still actually wouldn't go by myself.
Mm-hmm.
I would go with, now I'll go with someone who hasn't done it before. I'll take that role of the veteran, the experienced person going. Whereas used to be, I prefer going with someone who's been doing it for a lot longer and can show me where to go and the safety parts of it.
So it sounds like in the past decade, you went from a 4 to an 8 or a 9, and that included things such as figuring out how to be safe on the river, how to be a better dip netter, and now you're passing on those skills.
I'm trying, yeah.
Okay. And you mentioned earlier that this is a subsistence fishery. What does that mean?
So, sports fishing, people say it's usually a limit of 2 or 3 fish, usually by rod and reel.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you an opportunity to go have some fun on the weekend and catch a couple of fish to eat.
Sure.
Subsistence fishing is more for rural areas or for Alaskans in general. This particular fishery is, and that's so that people can fill their freezers and feed their families for the whole year round.
So I'm hearing that this is food.
Yes, this is what we call a meat run. It's not so much for fun, but we have a good time. But
so again, to go and to change from that confidence ruler to an importance ruler, on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being not at all important, 10 being very important, how important is this meat run for you and your family?
Very important. We eat this fish year round, so I would say it's up there around an 8.
Excellent. Has it ever been lower than
that? Definitely before I had my own family and I lived by myself. I didn't need as many fish. I could go do a sports fishery and catch 3 or 4 fish and have enough for the year.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. And before we go, we have 10 seconds left. Look right there. Tell the people at home how many fish you brought home this weekend.
25.
Thanks.